Hey guys, my name is Snickerblizzlez1, and welcome to Resident Evil 0, the last of the classic, old-school, mainline Resident Evil games I have not yet played. I almost let that thing go by, and I think there's a police car driving by, but this is my Halloween special this year, playing through Resident Evil 0, which is a prequel to the original Resident Evil game, and it was released the same year as the Resident Evil remake on the GameCube in 2002. And this was also made for the GameCube, but I am playing the PS4 version on the Origins collection that also includes the remake of the first game. So, why am I doing this? I'll explain while I'm actually in gameplay, I guess. I've already tried to record this once today and had kind of disastrous results. Hopefully this will be a little better in the quality department. Let's go.
Resident Evil 0.
I much prefer the way that it sounds on the original.
Resident Evil 0.
Anyway, you can play in the original 4:3 aspect ratio if you want, but I'm going to play in widescreen. I'm going to go with the original control scheme because I don't really see a need to... I don't know, it was built with tank controls in mind. I'm used to tank controls. I'm just going to deal with it. That's what I do.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City.
I live in the Midwest.
A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
So apparently that is very important.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it. Should hold off for a while. But I wonder how those hiring people would react to this.
Okay. Oh, that's unsettling. I would be very unsettled too. So I can't really blame the guy from screaming. Probably get those off your face. Alright, Mr. Man. How do you do, Mr. Man? In come stars to save the day. 2 hours later, everybody is definitely dead.
Began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
You'll be fine, Rebecca. You appear in the next game, after all.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Yeah, that happens, doesn't it? You okay? You alright, mates?
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Yeah, investigate.
Captain, look!
Those guys are clearly zombies. I would not trust them. Of course, this is before a time where they expected zombies.
What happened?
Court order for transportation. prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoners to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area.
You're Enrico.
Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
I recognize Enrico. I think the other people die, though. I mean, aside from Rebecca, obviously, but, we just gotta deal. Let's just gotta deal with the hand we have been dealt. And hopefully survive! Hopefully survive. Probably a wolf. The train. The most important part of the game. The train. It's what they showed in footage of this game in alpha when it was on the N64. No, I am not kidding. This game was was originally meant to be on N64, but then they just put it on GameCube, which actually makes sense. The door to safety is shut. There is no turning back. I can shut off the game, but I mean, okay, whatever. Okay. How are we doing in the frame rate department? It's dipping. It's dipping. And hopefully it still looks okay. I rolled that it didn't really look okay before. So this is why I'm redoing this. If this doesn't turn out that okay, I guess I'll change it to 720p and hopefully the frame rate will be better, but we got some zombies to fight. It's what we do. We always fight zombies.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
No. No one is here. For that goofy-looking guy. A radio, eh? Oh boy. What a zombie reveal, right? Not very exciting, but let's get out of here. We can deal with you later. Oh, he only took 2 shots to take down. I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that, but we carry on. So I tried to record this earlier today, and because of that, I know roughly how to get through most of the train sequence. I had actually played this on, at least the train sequence, on the GameCube years ago. That was years ago. And that's just... and I just never finished it. I don't know. Maybe I just felt a little overwhelmed. It is a bit overwhelming, and we'll get into why a little later. We have gameplay mechanics. We do. You'll see that there's a tab for partner up there, and yes, you have a second person that you command through these halls. It's not a co-op game like Resident Evil 5. But, there's a second person. And who that is probably not a secret whatsoever, but I'm not going to say who it is until we actually have them. Just for the sake of a grand reveal, I guess. Here's our save room. Now, a notable aspect of Resident Evil 0, there are no item boxes, but you can leave items anywhere you want. Absolutely anywhere you want. So, and it's... I don't know, I haven't played enough of the game to have an opinion on that, but really that just kind of scares me. Not in a horror way, but in a way that makes me think, yeah, okay, that's gonna be a pain in the ass when that actually comes into play, isn't it? Yeah. We got a door here, but has that little doohickey on the side, and I think you know what that means when it comes to Resident Evil. You ain't getting out of here. That corpse still looks like it's in one piece, I will say. Train key. And Oh, somebody walking. Oh boy. We're gonna get killed.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
What is wrong with you?
Prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around. So, I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
And you also are not in a position to arrest. I'm just saying. Alright.
Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
And terrible demons.
Zombies and monsters.
Yeah. Dogs. Usually I don't like to deal with these guys until I have a shotgun, but we don't have a choice. This is gonna be a bit of a high-traffic area, too, so that's fun. Yeah, I think I'll kill you immediately, because if I'm not mistaken, we already start with quite a lot of ammo. We had... I mean, we collected one earlier, so that means we had 30 on hand before we started. Which is nice. Locked and can't be opened. Conductor's office. Remember your controls? I am so not used to playing Resident Evil with a PlayStation controller. I am more used to playing it with a GameCube, and I don't think there's really any options to play this with the GameCube. I could have just played the GameCube version of the game, but, you know, visual nice presentation, assuming that the Elgato software telling me it's getting less than 60 frames is not going to be a problem. And we'll see. I would very much like to not have to record this a third time, but I'll just wait and see. Yeah, it's kind of cool. He's got a hole that exposes his back. Okay, you can do one. You're finally dead. Okay. 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 Where am I at in the health department now? Yeah, we're doing that. You dead already? That's a no. But now you are. Look at this guy. Look at this guy to the right. He's just... looks like he's got a mouth guard on. I'm leaving. I can go up the stairs, but I don't think there's anything for me there. We haven't been to this part of the train yet, and I think that my key corresponds with something here. We'll know when cutscenes play. That's just how it goes.
This is Rebecca. Over.
This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
That is a lot of people.
Confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up.
Honestly, he seemed pretty sane. Like, he was an a-hole, but...
Rebecca, you wouldn't think twice before killing you.
if you say so.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
Save your breath. Now, are there zombies in here? If they are, they're hiding. There's one. Used the train key. Yeah, absolutely toss it. Absolutely toss it. Now what?
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Uh-huh.
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
I become a liability in the next game.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Yeah, whatever. Let's at least grab this thing. It looks useful. Probably not. I think it's just flavor text. No, I'm not going upstairs. Although I don't think I can go through this door. So I guess I have to go upstairs. It just still feels weird holding the circle button to run, because I would expect that functionality to be on the square button. But the square button brings up your status menu. So that doesn't fly. Nothing here. As it would seem. This cutscene is particularly blurry. I feel like that must be from compression from the GameCube version. Like, it's very compressed on my TV as well, not just the capture.
Me, sir? Sir.
Okay, that actually is legitimately freaky, just the head twisting off his leeches. This is one thing I do know about this game, the Leech Man. Something that Jordan underneath particularly likes about this game. Is a freaky dude, and I think I'm gonna get away from it. I am not prepared. Yeah, that's why it's freaky. I was near the stairs, you know. Okay. Thank God those bullets didn't hit her. That was just John Woo BS.
Are you okay?
Nope. Ugh. That guy looks weird.
Who is that guy?
Saw
him? What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you.
Thanks for the ammo.
If you find anything, give me a call, all right?
Okay, it's just loading data. So if I die, will I go back to that? Alright. Yes, our partner for this game is Billy. An escaped convict. The only thing we know about him is that he was an ex-lieutenant, and he killed a lot of people. We only have had 3 interactions with him so far, and we're forced to team up with him. Swap between the two using the triangle button.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Touchpad switches between leaving a partner behind and telling him to come with you.
This way.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything past here, although I could be wrong about that. I am wrong about that. Yeah, this is the way forward. We're gonna climb on top of a train, and if that sounds ridiculous, well, you haven't played Mario Party 8. Or this game. Yeah, seriously, I can go on top of this train. Like, realistically, this should blow them off. But they're fine. They are fine. How are they fine? Keep walking, Rebecca. I almost called you Chambers. I mean, you can call her Chambers, I suppose. Just keep walking. Keep walking here. Alright. That Sparky thing. Never go near sparking things unless you've exhausted every other option, I suppose. Turn to that back on. Crap. The hole would seem to be the obvious way forward, but no. No, it's this. Okay. Let's get more gun bullets. We're trapped in this little room. We can't get out. I mean, we can get out, but we need cooperation with Billy. Billy. You got a train key. But, as you can see, something stuck in the keyhole, preventing the doorknob from turning. You could probably get it out if you had something sharp. Now, here's a time where it's worth noting. Billy has a knife. If you get Billy trapped, you can't actually use the knife to do that. No, that's not how the game works, and also, I mean, it's a keyhole, so obviously the knife's not gonna fit in there. I'll probably get rid of the knife at some point, because it's a bit of a liability. I don't use knives in Resident Evil. This is just there, in case you get stuck. Just do it with the knife. Apparently the knife is really good in Code Veronica. I've never tried using the knife extensively in Code Veronica. I have beaten it. God, Code Veronica's a really hard game. Like, there's a tyrant boss a third of the way through that hits hard, is hard to dodge. It's recommended you use a certain type of very scarce ammo on it, and I exhausted that ammo like right before saving in front of the boss, so I was stuck there for quite a while. Yeah, Code Veronica, my vote for the hardest Resident Evil game. Hopefully this one doesn't take it. Take the cake. I'm also still not confident doing Resident Evil 3. At least the original, which is kind of why I'm doing this before that. Nemesis scares me, alright?